What if I told you that success isn't about luck or talent, but about adopting few powerful habits that most people overlook? The truth is, the most successful people don't just work harder, they work smarter by developing habits that set them apart. In this speech, I'll unveil 7 secret habits that can transform your life and fast-track your journey to success. Stay with me until the end, because one of these habits might be the missing piece you've been searching for. 1. The power of daily consistency. Success is rarely the result of a single moment of brilliance. It's built on the foundation of small, consistent actions repeated over time. Highly successful people understand that success isn't something that happens overnight. It's the result of showing up every day, whether they feel like it or not, and putting in the effort. They know that consistency compounds results. Just like a drop of water can carve through stone over time, consistent action has the power to break through any obstacle and create drastic change. Most people start strong when they pursue their goals. They are excited, motivated, and ready to take on the world. But as the days go by and motivation fades, they slow down, lose focus, and eventually stop. Successful people do the exact opposite. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline and systems that keep them moving forward. Even on days when they're tired or uninspired, they stick to their routine. They've trained their minds to stay committed to the process, not just the end result. Consistency creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Each small step taken consistently adds up, creating a powerful ripple effect that pushes them closer to their goals. Consider an athlete who trains daily. They don't see immediate results, but with time, their performance improves, their body strengthens, and they gain an edge over their competition. The same applies to business, relationships, and personal development. Success is the reward for those who stay consistent long after the initial excitement wears off. Another secret about consistency is that it removes the pressure of making perfect decisions. When you commit to showing up every day, you don't have to get it right every time. You just have to keep going. Each effort, no matter how small, builds a foundation of progress. Successful people embrace this mindset. They know that consistency beats intensity. Working hard for a few days and then stopping is far less effective than showing up consistently, even if the effort seems small. If you want to change your life and achieve lasting success, consistency is your greatest ally. It's not about being perfect, but about being persistent. Success doesn't come to those who do things occasionally. It comes to those who commit to doing the right things consistently day after day. 2. Setting crystal clear goals. Highly successful people don't just hope for success. They plan for it. They understand that vague desires and wishful thinking won't take them where they want to go. Instead, they set crystal clear goals that serve as a roadmap to their dreams. Clarity is power. When you know exactly what you want and define it with precision, your mind becomes focused like a laser, cutting through distractions and aligning your actions with your desired outcome. Without clear goals, you drift aimlessly, reacting to life instead of creating it. Successful people refuse to let life happen to them. They take control by setting goals that give them direction and purpose. The secret lies in making these goals specific, measurable, and time-bound. Saying, "I want to be successful" is not a goal, it's a wish. But saying, "I will increase my income by 20% in the next 12 months by launching a new product and acquiring 10 new clients" is a clear, actionable goal. This level of specificity transforms a vague desire into a concrete target that the mind can work toward. It gives the brain a clear destination, and once the mind knows where it's going, it starts finding ways to get there. Successful people also break down their big goals into smaller, manageable steps. They know that achieving massive success doesn't happen in one giant leap. It happens through a series of small, consistent actions. Each milestone reached fuels their motivation and builds momentum, keeping them focused and inspired. They create daily, weekly, and monthly targets that allow them to measure progress and make necessary adjustments along the way. This constant evaluation ensures they stay on track and continue moving forward. Moreover, successful people attach a strong emotional reason to their goals. They don't just set goals because it sounds good. They set them because those goals are deeply connected to their purpose and values. When your goals are tied to something that genuinely matters to you, you're more likely to stay committed even when the journey gets tough. This emotional connection turns a goal into a mission, giving you the resilience to push through obstacles and stay focused until you achieve it. Clarity in goal setting is what separates dreamers from achievers. When you set clear, actionable goals, you empower yourself to take control of your destiny. Success becomes inevitable when your mind is locked onto a target and your actions align with that vision. 3. Prioritizing learning and growth. Highly successful people understand that knowledge is a powerful tool that can shape their future. They have an insatiable hunger for learning and growth, knowing that the world is constantly evolving. To stay ahead, they commit to expanding their knowledge, sharpening their skills, and developing new perspectives. While many people become complacent after achieving a certain level of success, successful individuals know that growth never stops. They treat learning as a lifelong journey, not a one-time event. They immerse themselves in books, podcasts, seminars, and conversations that challenge their thinking and broaden their understanding. Every piece of knowledge they acquire is a stepping stone that elevates them to new levels of success. Successful people also understand that personal growth goes beyond acquiring information. It's about applying what they learn. They don't just read to check off a box. They absorb knowledge with the intent to implement it in their lives. They ask themselves, how can this information improve my business, my mindset, or my relationships? This habit of applying what they learn transforms theoretical knowledge into practical wisdom, giving them a competitive edge. Growth happens when knowledge is put into action, and successful people make it a point to apply, refine, and improve what they learn consistently. Another secret of highly successful individuals is that they don't just learn from success, they learn from failure as well. They analyze their mistakes, extract lessons from them, and use those insights to make better decisions moving forward. Every failure becomes a masterclass in growth. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks, they use them as fuel for improvement. This ability to turn failures into opportunities to learn gives them a distinct advantage over those who fear making mistakes. Successful people also surround themselves with mentors and role models who challenge them to think bigger and push beyond their limits. They understand that learning isn't just about consuming information, it's about surrounding themselves with people who have already walked the path they're on. By seeking advice and guidance from those who have achieved what they aspire to, they accelerate their own learning curve. These mentors offer valuable insights, helping them avoid costly mistakes and guiding them towards success. Prioritizing learning and growth is not an option for those who want to succeed. It's a necessity. When you commit to continuous growth, you equip yourself with the tools needed to navigate any challenge and seize every opportunity that comes your way. Success favors those who never stop learning. 4. Practicing relentless discipline. Highly successful people understand that motivation is fleeting. It's easy to feel inspired at the beginning of a journey when the excitement is fresh, but that feeling fades over time. This is where discipline steps in. Discipline is the bridge between setting a goal and achieving it. It's doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Successful people don't wait to feel motivated. They take action regardless of their emotion. They've trained their minds to prioritize discipline over feelings, understanding that emotions are temporary, but results come from consistent effort over time. Discipline is the ability to stay committed to a plan, even when distractions, temptations, and challenges try to pull you off course. Successful individuals build routines and systems that make it easier to stay disciplined. They eliminate unnecessary decisions by creating habits that align with their goals. Whether it's waking up early, sticking to a workout plan, or dedicating time to learning, they make these actions non-negotiable. By turning their goals into daily habits, they remove the need for constant decision-making, allowing discipline to take over when motivation fades. Successful people also understand that discipline requires sacrifice. They're willing to give up short-term pleasures for long-term rewards. They say no to distractions that don't align with their vision, and yes to habits that move them closer to their goals. This kind of discipline may seem difficult at first, but over time it becomes second nature. When you repeatedly choose discipline over comfort, you build mental toughness. You train yourself to stay focused even when things get hard, and that's where real growth happens. Another key aspect of discipline is staying consistent, even when progress feels slow. Many people give up when they don't see immediate results, but successful individuals trust the process. They know that greatness is built through small, consistent actions taken over time. Discipline teaches them patience, resilience, and the ability to push through discomfort. They understand that success isn't about massive leaps. It's about showing up every day and putting in the work, regardless of the circumstances. When discipline becomes a habit, success becomes inevitable. It's not about being perfect, but about being persistent. Successful people know that discipline, not motivation, is the true key to turning dreams into reality. They don't let their feelings dictate their actions. They let their goals drive their discipline. 5. Embracing failure as a stepping stone. Highly successful people have a different relationship with failure. While most people view failure as something to fear and avoid, successful individuals see it as an essential part of growth. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a necessary step toward achieving it. Every mistake, setback, or missed opportunity is a lesson in disguise, offering valuable insights that can refine their strategy and sharpen their skills. Instead of being paralyzed by fear of failure, successful people embrace it, knowing that the path to greatness is paved with obstacles and challenges. Failure is not a sign to stop. It's a signal to adjust, learn, and try again with more wisdom. Successful people don't let failure define them or diminish their confidence. They analyze what went wrong, extract lessons from their experiences, and apply those lessons moving forward. This mindset transforms failure from a stumbling block into a stepping stone. Each failure becomes a source of knowledge that helps them make better decisions and avoid the same mistakes in the future. They know that growth doesn't happen when everything goes smoothly. It happens when they push through adversity and come out stronger on the other side. Another secret of highly successful individuals is that they detach their self-worth from their failures. They don't take failure personally or allow it to affect their identity. Instead, they view failure as feedback, a temporary outcome that provides information about what needs improvement. This ability to separate failure from their sense of self gives them the resilience to keep moving forward, even when things don't go as planned. They understand that failure is temporary, but quitting makes it permanent. Successful people also cultivate a mindset that views failure as a prerequisite for success. They know that some of the greatest breakthroughs in history came after repeated failures. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. But he didn't see those attempts as failures. He saw them as learning experiences that brought him closer to success. This mindset allows successful individuals to take risks, step out of their comfort zones, and pursue ambitious goals without being held back by the fear of failure. When failure is embraced as a stepping stone, it loses its power to intimidate. Successful people recognize that every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine their approach. They don't fear failure. They welcome it as part of the process that ultimately leads them to success. 6. Surrounding themselves with winners. Highly successful people understand that the company they keep has a direct impact on their mindset habits, and ultimately their success. They know that you become a reflection of the people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with driven, goal-oriented individuals who challenge you to think bigger and push beyond your limits, you naturally begin to adopt their mindset and behaviors. On the other hand, if you spend your time with negative, unmotivated people who settle for mediocrity, their mindset will rub off on you, pulling you away from your potential. Successful individuals are intentional about choosing their inner circle because they know that the people they allow into their lives can either propel them forward or hold them back. Winners gravitate toward other winners. Successful people seek out those who inspire, motivate, and challenge them to level up. They surround themselves with mentors, coaches, and peers who have already achieved the success they aspire to. These relationships provide not only knowledge and guidance, but also accountability. When you're surrounded by people who expect greatness from themselves, that standard naturally becomes the norm for you as well. Being in the presence of winners pushes you to hold yourself to a higher standard, to set bigger goals, and to stay disciplined when challenges arise. Successful people also understand the power of collective energy. When you are in a group where everyone is striving for excellence, the energy and momentum of that group elevate everyone involved. Conversations shift from complaints and excuses to solutions and opportunities. Ideas flow, creativity flourishes, and you find yourself inspired to think bigger and act bolder. The energy of a winning environment is contagious, and successful individuals make sure they are always immersed in that kind of atmosphere. Another reason successful people surround themselves with winners is because they value growth. They know that growth happens when they are challenged, and the right people will challenge them to be better. Winners aren't afraid to give honest feedback, offer constructive criticism, and push you to step outside your comfort zone. They hold you accountable when you slip, celebrate your wins when you succeed, and encourage you to keep going when things get tough. This kind of environment fosters continuous improvement and keeps successful people sharp and focused. Successful individuals are also careful about eliminating toxic influences from their lives. They distance themselves from negativity, drama, and people who drain their energy or undermine their goals. They understand that allowing negativity into their space can erode their mindset and slow down their progress. Winners protect their mental and emotional space by being selective about the people they allow into their circle. The truth is, success is rarely achieved in isolation. It's the result of surrounding yourself with people who push you to be your best, inspire you to dream bigger, and challenge you to stay committed to your vision. When you surround yourself with winners, you set yourself up for success by creating an environment where growth, discipline, and excellence become second nature. 7. Taking massive action with unwavering commitment. Highly successful people don't just talk about their dreams, they take massive action to turn those dreams into reality. They understand that ideas, plans, and goals are meaningless without execution. While many people get stuck in the cycle of overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment, or seeking endless validation, successful individuals cut through the noise and take action. They know that imperfect action beats perfect inaction every time. Their success is not a result of luck or chance, but a direct outcome of their relentless commitment to taking bold, decisive action toward their goals. Successful people operate with a sense of urgency. They don't wait for all the stars to align or for the perfect conditions to appear. They know that time is their most valuable asset, and waiting too long can lead to missed opportunities. Instead of hesitating, they jump into action, understanding that clarity and confidence come from doing, not waiting. They embrace the idea that they can learn, adjust, and improve along the way. Every action they take moves them one step closer to their goal, and with each step, they gain more knowledge, experience, and momentum. One of the key reasons successful people take massive action is because they have a deep-rooted belief in their vision. Their commitment to their goals is unwavering, and this commitment fuels their persistence. They don't give up when things get tough. They push through obstacles, adapt when necessary, and stay focused on the bigger picture. They are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals, even when faced with setbacks, rejection, or criticism. This relentless pursuit of their vision sets them apart from those who give up too soon. Taking massive action also involves stepping out of their comfort zones. Successful individuals understand that growth happens outside of what feels safe and familiar. They are willing to take risks, try new approaches, and face the unknown. While many people shy away from discomfort, successful people embrace it as a necessary part of progress. They know that success requires stretching beyond their current limits and challenging themselves to grow in ways they never thought possible. Another important aspect of taking massive action is staying consistent even when results aren't immediate. Successful people don't expect instant success. They are patient and persistent, knowing that the rewards come to those who keep going when others stop. They don't let temporary failures or slow progress discourage them. Instead, they stay committed to the process, trusting that consistent action will eventually produce the desired outcome. Successful people also take responsibility for their results. They don't blame circumstances, other people, or external factors. They understand that they are in control of their actions and that their success is their responsibility. This mindset empowers them to take ownership of their goals and stay fully committed to achieving them. In the end, taking massive action with unwavering commitment is what separates dreamers from achievers. When you combine a clear vision with relentless action and an unshakable commitment, success becomes inevitable.